Norman MacLean once said, "A river has so many things to say that it is hard to know what it says to each of us." A river is born when a gentle rain falls on a mountainside. If we are to truly love the rivers that captivate our souls and refresh our spirits, we must first love the ground that catches those raindrops. We must then love the streams that bring them from the mountainside to the river, carrying them onward. Rangeley Lakes Heritage Trust is privileged to serve as a partner in the stewardship of some of Maine's most beloved rivers. The Kennebago, Rangeley, and Rapid rivers weave together and connect a greater watershed we call home, the Rangeley Lakes. This region is a virtual tapestry of conservation. Verdant forests are intertwined with mile upon mile of flowing water that swell the lakes, refresh the land, and bolster the spirits of all who experience this special place. The mountainside treasures such as South Bog Stream flow more naturally again because of the stream restoration efforts the Heritage Trust has helped to provide. This gorgeous stream now flows naturally through 1,150 acres of forest that have been forever conserved by the Heritage Trust. A forest serves as the guardian of a river. We manage our forests in a way that respects their importance to the waters they protect, the wildlife they sustain, and the recreational opportunities they support. The Heritage Trust has completed numerous stream bank restoration and preservation projects on rivers and streams throughout our conserved lands. Rivers and streams such as the Kennebago, the Rangeley, the Rapid, and Cascade Stream Gorge have all benefited from stabilization and ecologically sustainable trail systems. The Rangeley Lakes Heritage Trust also protects the very lakes that feed and link our rivers. Throughout the boating season, we accomplish this important task by operating our Courtesy Boat Inspection Program. Thousands of boats launched in our lakes have received an inspection from a Heritage Trust volunteer or staff member to mitigate the threat these plants pose to our delicate aquatic ecosystems. Luna Leopold once said, "Water is the most critical issue of our lifetime and our children's lifetime. The health of our waters is the principal measure of how we live on the land." For the past 14 years, the Trust has monitored the water quality of all the lakes in our region. Our water quality monitoring program works hard to provide important baseline data that is then used to detect any changes that may occur in the delicate aquatic balance of our waterways. Our fish and wildlife populations and the people who live here and downstream depend on our efforts to secure a sustainable high water quality. The Trust and our volunteer monitors are dedicated to being the sentinels in this process. Perhaps the best way to protect and care for our rivers and the conservation land surrounding them is to pass along a better appreciation of them to the next generation. At the Rangeley Lakes Heritage Trust, we accomplish this by providing the region's children with our award-winning Eco Venture program. Over 80% of the total cost of this wonderful summertime program are covered by the generous gifts of our Trust members.
You have to fight the fire, but it doesn't come easy. It's hard to find the water when the well runs dry. Wait and watch the sky while you're looking for a reason. Time will tell you why.
Our management of Heritage Trust lands preserves traditional uses such as hiking, camping, snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, paddling, fishing, snowmobiling, and hunting, while ensuring sensitive resources are protected. The Rangeley Lakes Heritage Trust has permanently conserved over 19 miles of the riparian areas along our rivers and streams and 28 miles of shorefront on the lakes and ponds feeding them. All the storied waters of the Rangeley Lakes, Mooselook-Maguntic, Richardson, Rangeley, and Kennebago flow through connecting rivers that eventually form the Rapid River. The Rapid is the final flowing gem in the chain of waters forming the headwaters of the Androscoggin River. The Trust has forever protected the vast majority of the land surrounding this amazing waterway. If the Great North Woods is the heart of Maine's rural and cultural history, then the Rapid River is surely its aorta. Virtually unchanged and intact, this magnificent river has the steepest descent of any river east of the Mississippi that does not include a waterfall. The Rapids wild brook trout fishery has been considered by Field and Stream magazine as the finest in the United States. As the rain falls gently and fills the freshets in the upper reaches of the Rangeley's, places along the upper Kennebago or Cascade Stream Gorge, that is where the Androscoggin River is born. These are the headwaters. How we care for our rivers upstream will forever influence our neighbors downstream. We hope you'll join us in a desire to conserve the lands and waters of this special part of Maine's Great North Woods. For centuries, people have experienced and fallen in love with this region by navigating its enchanting rivers. We owe it to our grandchildren to conserve as much of our natural assets as possible.
You have to fight the fire, but it doesn't come easy. It's hard to find the water when the well runs dry. Wait and watch the sky while you're looking for a reason. Time.
A Native American named Buffalo Joe captured the essence of what a wild river can do for our personal and societal well-being when he said, "The song of the river ends not at her banks, but in the hearts of those that loved her."
Time will tell you why.